Welcome back to another episode of CSLIR's Fresh Noodle Fridays. Today we're making a delicious Vietnamese dish. We're making BUN CHA CA, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so please correct me in the comments below if that's not how it's pronounced. But basically, it's a fish cake noodle soup. It has originated in Da Nang, Vietnam. Obviously, it's delicious, full of seafood. And I also have some fish that I added to this as well. And I was actually really inspired by this recipe. There's a place where I live in Vancouver that's called BUN CHA CA, and they specialize in they make their own fish cake. They got the noodles in there. It's super tasty, a nice clear broth, a hint of sourness, and it's like so good for these like super cold chilly days. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, here are the main bulk of our ingredients. So we have a couple stalks of scallions, we have one big bunch of Chinese celery, 2 to 3 roma tomatoes, fish sauce. We've got some fresh dill. I have 1 quart of homemade fish stock. We also have 1 large basa fillet, some frozen fish cakes, cilantro, and rice noodles. So I'm gonna begin by marinating my fish. I have a bit of paprika here, about 1 tablespoon, freshly ground black pepper. We have about 2 tablespoons here of fish sauce. And then we also have some sugar, about 1 teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna go ahead and rub that around and marinate that while we cut everything else. So trim off the stalks of your scallions, cut your celery into chunks like so, and then we're just quartering off the tomatoes. Bring 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to, heat it on the stove over high heat for the scallions, a bit of tomatoes here, and then we're gonna add in our celery, and we're gonna cook this down until the juices of the tomatoes come out. We're then gonna add our basa fillet right into the pan and then cover with the homemade fish stock. You could also use chicken stock here as well. And then I'm also adding about 1 teaspoon of dashi powder, a bit of white pepper powder, a bit of rock sugar to sweeten it up, and a little bit of fish sauce. We're gonna let that bring to a boil there. And then I have 1 knob of tamarind, which we're gonna boil with hot water. And we're just breaking up the fish there. Cut your frozen fish cakes here just into chunks, add them into our soup, and we're just gonna heat that through because those are all pretty much cooked. And then here we have our tamarind juice to give it more sourness. We're gonna strain it through, and that's about 1/4 cup. And then of course with our rice noodles that's already been cooked, we're gonna ladle the soup over top, just like so. Wanna get a little bit of everything into the bowl. And then top with some fresh dill and some chopped scallions as well as some cilantro. Eat hot. Enjoy!
If you like this video, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe in the link down below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell just at the top right hand corner so you don't miss any new videos that are coming out. We'll see everyone next week. Bye!